temporarily unavailable. Please try again later. Operator.
Yeah, who's the Secretary of Education?
I'm not pretty sure. Would you like for me to transfer you over?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Division of Elementary and Secondary Education is Rodney. May I help you?
Yeah, Rodney. I need the supervisor, whoever's in charge, on the phone. I need somebody now. It's called deprivation of rights, and under the No Child Left Behind Act, it is also a violation, and I want to speak to somebody now.
Nobody's actually available right now, sir. I was trying to assist you, but like I said, I cannot assist you with the language that you choose to use with me.
Well, unfortunately, the Supreme Court already said you don't have that choice. But I'll be polite. As long as you don't push the issue, don't infringe on my First Amendment.
Okay, now what are you exactly needing from us?
The school principal informs me that that is their policy of what she was told by government officials. Now, when I do my lawsuit, it won't be hard to depose her and find out who said officials are. Whoever wants to be involved in a deprivation of rights lawsuit, this is the reason I'm making all my calls, because I've had 6 years of abuse in the education system, law enforcement, and everything else in this frickin' state. And I'm not going to tolerate my children's education being deprived because the governor wants to start in rural towns instead of people in the rural country like me. And the fact that I'm poor, but the sheriff's youth ranch gets a new road and they stop at 7,000 acre trust fund rich man who's Chamber of Commerce. Are you getting my point now, Rodney? Sorry about calling you Roger earlier.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm not. I mean, because you're going all over the place. If you let me know what I can do to assist you, I will be more than willing to help you. Now, as far as anything that goes on in your county, that would have to be taken up with your elected officials. Now, as far as your kids go, we can assist you with that. But you have to give me the story about what's happening with your kids, not with your town roads or anything else that's going on.
Okay. Here's the story. Being the pandemic, all the schools were closed down. They initiated all their stuff to put kids back in school. Everybody's aware about this national news. Now, with that, I'm not sending my kids back because nobody can guarantee their safety. And as an American citizen, that's my right. There is no government official that can take that from me. But what they are taking from me is the fact that their education is being deprived because the way the Board of Education has their rules set up or whatnot, one county sends me a form stating that my children are exempt from the education due that the governor has not set the internet to my family's home yet, and that he followed Trump with initiating this pandemic. Now, with that, the county that I'm having problems with, the school systems that I'm having problem with, now comes down to a Mulberry school with a Principal Smythe. Now, she sends us home a report card the same as the other county did, Franklin County, but this one has it marked incomplete. Now, that is imposing a thought process, a procedure in government, or also an allegation system against me and my wife, with making it seem as we're not doing our job. And I can guarantee you now, young man, Board of Education versus Brown, is that what that was here in Arkansas? That won't be nothing compared to what I stir up.
offered you Wi-Fi.
Yes, they have. And we cannot get it because the internet has not been installed for the fiber optic cable. You know what I mean?
Well, you will need a fiber optic cable with the hotspots.
Yes. Let me interrupt you a second. The hotspot does not work. I have both principals acknowledged on recording. They're aware it does not work where I am located. So with that, I have to wait for Arkansas Valley Electric to deliver their fiber optic cable to my house in order for frickin' hotspot to even get a signal off of my internet Wi-Fi, which then I don't need their hotspot. You understand what I'm saying? But the whole dilemma comes back to paperwork that's sent saying that me and my wife, children, is incomplete. That makes it seem to me that we're at fault for this, and we're not, when it's the frickin' governor's fault. Trump knew about this back in January. Our whole government system broke down. If you don't acknowledge that, you're a frickin' fool and you're blind, young man. Forgive me.
All right, let me get you over to Equity and Assistance, and someone over there will be able to assist you.
Thank you.